It's fascinating right now from a customer standpoint. They feel incredibly good about the economy, but very nervous about where are things headed. So if you talk about questions in the present, incredibly complimentary and excited. If you change the question a little bit in terms of where do you think things are going, a lot more uncertainty, and it's not necessarily bad, it's just exactly where is it going. We don't see anything that would cause us to say there's a recession right around the corner.
He sort of framed it, Wilfred, as a fork in the road, feeling good about the present, but when it comes to the future, watching the uncertainties like the trade war, the shutdown, all the big events that we talk about, the stock market, to see how they pan out before sort of feeling good about the future as well.
But I guess the main takeaway from that, for me at least watching it, is that the Macy's numbers, the Macy's warning was a one-off. It does not represent the broader market when it comes to the U.S. consumer. I
think that the story has been, and MasterCard put out 5% plus spending numbers for the holiday season. It just doesn't, it's not a rising tide lifting all boats. They're spending on groceries, they're spending at Lululemon, hence the guidance update today, but they're not spending as much on department stores, and if they are, they're being promotional. So we also talked about the whole future of grocery with Amazon entering the space last year, buying Whole Foods. I asked McMullen where he sees retail and groceries headed in the future. Listen.
People will always ask, do I think retail will go away? And it's absolutely not. Now, it will not look like the way it looks today. I think about there'll be stores where you can go in online on a screen and buy something. You can scan your loyalty card. It'll tell you what's for dinner tonight. We'll make you dinner for tonight. It's going to continually change, which to me makes it super fun.
And as far as grocery in particular, at least in this country, he said we're in the second inning when it comes to online shopping, that they're all sort of trying to figure out. And I asked him whether it was going to be just this three-way race, Kroger, Amazon, Walmart. He said it's going to be so huge, there's going to be plenty of
The second inning of how many? Because this is interesting how one of the few areas where the UK has moved ahead of this in terms of the online retail. So does he think the main amount of the threat and the hit to margins has already happened, or is that still to come?
I don't think we were talking about threat to margins specifically, just in terms of growth of grocery online. It's such a small part of the $800 billion market right now. Right. Most Americans still shop in stores. You guys are way ahead of us in the UK. I think second inning out of 9. Isn't that how many there are in baseball?
In baseball it is.
I think that's generally what people refer to. Yeah, baseball. So it's early days, and there's a lot of growth, I think, was his point to come.
We're ahead on grocery deliveries. Smaller countries, it's easier distances to travel.
Is that why?
Central hub, that's why a lot of
You also have good companies like Ocado who are doing, and that's why Kroger's partnering with them. Fast work on warehousing.